taped up our 24 volts, took off the valve. I'm gonna try this. I can hear that the valve opens. I want to see if this, if the old magnet, I don't know where it is not working. Let's see if we can drop that temperature real quick. So that's why you always check your airflow. I was on the roof, as you can see, for a while. I'm like, is compressor's working? We're good. Let me just make sure the second stage is working. And then like started checking temperatures, right? And for the most part, I normally just check supply, and I'm like, what kind of air are we giving? Oh, my hose. What kind of air are we giving? Are we blowing down? And then I was like, let me just check. And I was trying to check the carrier charging chart, right? And that's why I was cleaning the coil. Then I just decided to check our return air, and it was really high. And I was like, there must be something wrong with the duct or something, but I still didn't think anything of it. And that's where, some people check static pressure, and that was going to be my next step. And I had already looked at the filters. The filters were dirty, but they looked fine. They were like really cheap ones, so they were breathing. And then I was like, I don't know if I'm getting any airflow up here. So I finally, because I didn't want to be up and down, up and down, up and down, finally came down, and I was like, let me just investigate everything, because a lot of times everything's flex duct, right? So a lot of times these flex ducts, even to the returns, are off. I've been having to secure a lot of them lately, so I was like, oh, it's probably just that. Let me put it back. It's probably leaking by. And no, the whole freaking duct is missing for the return. And I don't think I've ever been in that attic or looked at returns, at least. I've always looked at the supplies. So we're gonna have to patch that up. I was like, man, it's working. Should be working perfectly fine. Like there's something else here. There's attic air or something. And sure enough, I mean, I didn't expect that whole bottom piece to be missing, but damn, that's where we were. If I had just came and looked at that first, obviously, yeah, I would have been out, in and out, gone to get, duct board or whatever, but it is, because that's all built from duct board. There's no metal here. And but yeah, I just went up, because normally what I deal with is rooftop, so that's what I went to. And I just wasted a whole like hour and a half. I don't know how long I've been here. So yeah, a couple hours. It's so stupid. Of course, there's a beam here that I cannot move. Lucky me. $38.5. So I have all this duct board just for $14 and $38.5. see. We're gonna do 14. It's a shitty 14. All right, so it is jagged as shit. I got my tough belt knife. I just picked it up because I lent mine out. It walked away. But we're gonna tape it, putty, pookie, all that stuff. We'll be fine. I'm a little trade Hvac, what do you call it, squeegee. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have the system stay on, that way it kind of sucks up the little end cap that I'm making there and make it easier.
Make sure you get the outdoor times you're looking for. There's a pizza ready now.
right, in that last clip, I just wanted to show kind of the difficulty of drop ceilings that I run into. Not only was there that weird wooden board that was like semi-attached, I don't know, I couldn't get it out of the way. Beams, wiring, a camera. There was a camera right there. The lighting. There's always something in the way of the drop ceiling. Not to mention on this particular customer, all the returns and stuff like that. The trunks are like right where the ceiling tiles are. So like sometimes I'll move one and then it's like right there and I got to get to the ceiling tile, you know, the next one over or around it to do any, you know, inspection or work on these. Drain pans are usually right there. If it's a split system, I see a lot of weird things, but especially with this customer, I'm learning a lot because they taught us how to do offsets, 90s, all of that just by cutting up board and then kind of piecing it together. And I used to know how to do all that. I'm learning with this customer that they have a lot of duct issues that we can remedy usually in some way, but I probably would be able to, you know, sell them on you know, redoing some of the duct and stuff. So I need to get back into that, kind of refresh or jog my memory on that and get back into it because, you know, that's a pretty good payday there too. But like I said, this is a patch. If I had the tools, if I got into it again, I probably could have done like the most awesome, perfect cap right there, right? I didn't do what was essentially like, you know, to cap off a duct board or trunk. I didn't do that. I just cut it. I squared it off. I cut it out square. And I used, you know, on the duct board, when you buy it, the whole sheet, there is a lip on it. I forgot what that's for, but there is a lip on it. So I made sure that I cut where that lip was going to be on the back side. And I put it there to hold it. And then I kind of just wedged in the rest of it. Because basically this return line was like collapsed in. I didn't realize how bad it was. To me, it was just like, you know, the end collapsed in or fell out. And I was like, okay, I'll just cap it off. But it being collapsed, it kind of hugged that piece that I put in there. This is not at all like how to go about this. I'm not saying like this is not a how-to video whatsoever. You know, something I got from my dad was that get it done mindset, right? So like they had no cooling. It's the middle of the summer. Let's just patch it up, get them by for now and tell them, you know what, you're going to need some major duct work here. And I've seen it across all their stores. I've done a lot with their like supply vents. They use a lot of flex duct, having to mitigate and kind of solve issues. Cause I don't know who designed them, but there's always hot spots and issues with the unit running perfectly fine, but it's still very uncomfortable in the building. And it's usually an airflow or something with a duct that's acting up. So on this one, I could have been in and out, like I said earlier, if I had just taken a step back. So just realize when you do this, take a step back, look at the whole big picture, like you know, Chris Stevens says, and kind of analyze. When you have time to analyze, you don't have these stupid problems. But real world HVAC, this is what happens in the field. I went up there, never had as many issues with duct as I have seen now with this particular customer, because they have like 20 stores to where I'm seeing like an issue at a lot of them. So previous customers, I've never had issues except, you know, the duct being dirty. A lot of them get a duct cleaning. We don't do that. That's the only issue I've seen, where it's like very dirty, but usually it's in good shape. This one, or this customer, whoever did all these stores, it's just not holding up. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you got something out of it. Like I said, just always, especially if you have time, I know you rush through a lot of the work, especially in the summer, overwhelmed, call after call. Just take your time, step back, look at everything. When you have the time to analyze everything and kind of step back and look at it, plan out what you're going to do. If you have to do anything like I did, like measurements, cutting up stuff, you're going to wire in something, you're going to replace something, anything, just take a step back, look at it, kind of think things through. And more times than not, that's going to help quite a bit. So yeah, just a quick little video on solving a airflow issue. You can rate my duct job if you want. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you guys.